Hey YouTubers, welcome back. Okay, so this is for the sign of Leo for mid-October 2017. Also check your moon rising and even your Venus for additional messages. And again, if there is part of the storyline that is coming out that does in fact not resonate with you, that could just be another Leo's energies that are picking up on the cards. So that's why I always tell you to check your moon rising and even your Venus sign also to, get additional messages from those readings and, basically put the pieces to the puzzle together for yourself. So I am in fact doing an intuitive sorting here with the cards in order to get the grid going. So, stick around if you want, or you can scroll on through. And clearly the ambiance has changed today because I felt like being outside. So, let's see here. We get in the grid here for Leo for mid-October 2017. And I'm going to turn here for okay, and I will use the rest of the clarifiers if I am in fact guided to do so. So let's see what we get here on the grid for Leo, mid-October 2017. Okay, we got our first card out. Okay. All right. So Leo, we are in fact dealing with some third-party interferences here, as that is the last card out on the grid. We have third parties, loss, and deception here. So the first card out is Apollo, the bringer of light, which is your higher self, your spirit guide here. Okay? And they're guiding you through a circumstance and situation here that has caused you some severity and pain here is what it's showing me. And the energies that we're dealing with is we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have your energy here, but it can also be another Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And we also have specifically the sign of Gemini and Libra and Aquarius. Okay, so we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So what it's showing me here is that you're being divinely guided at this time, because there is some, is this real life? Is this a plane? I swear on everything that is holy. They are so low, like I can't even. And it was nice after it was getting cloudy. Anyway, carrying on. There is this sense of this unrequited love, because it's showing here that there was a complete ending, and there was also some sort of movement here. There could have been a separation from either an air sign or a fire sign. And what it's showing me here is that there is a separation that has caused a lot of pain, loneliness, depression here. And what it's showing me is that you either are in a circumstance and situation with another fire sign, and you're almost in a sense feeling stuck in a daily routine, and you're wanting a complete ending to this situation, because you could have in fact met a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and you met this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but there was action and change in your social standing because of a third-party interference. So it's showing me here that you could have in fact had the third party, and it could have in fact been an air sign or a fire sign, and or you in fact are dealing with a fire sign or an air sign that could have some sort of involvement with a water sign, and this is what's causing you to feel as if this isn't going to work out, okay? But what it's showing me here is that there is definitely a choice that needs to be made. So you could, in fact, have two people that you're involved with, and you could be involved with an air sign and a water sign, okay? But there is something going on in regards to needing to completely end a circumstance or situation with a fire sign, okay? Now, what is showing me here, Leo, is that you could, in fact, need to use your common sense and good judgment when it comes to a situation, because if you're dealing with a child or a situation with a child and you're involved with another fire sign, there's a sense here that you're feeling stuck in a daily routine, and this fire sign could, in fact, you know, it's a bit of a weird situation that's coming through to me, but I have to say what it is that is that there could be another fire sign involved in your, basically just your surroundings, okay? But you do not have any sort of feelings for this person. And there could be a situation where you're needing to gain your financial independence, and you may need to cut this person out of your life, because there could be a situation either with water or air that is causing you to feel fenced in and sick and tired of, because you are in fact in separation from the person. And you could in fact be in separation from the person who's either water or air, based off of the fact that they could be with, like the air sign could be with a water sign, and or this water sign is dealing with another fire sign. And there's some sort of loss and deception here. But the divine is guiding you through this whole entire process. This is the most important part about this, because you're wishing and desiring to communicate with this person who is in fact your soulmate. And the soulmate could either be air or water, okay? But there's a circumstance or situation where this air sign could be involved with a Gemini, and they're feeling fenced in and sick and tired of that situation. You could be dealing with a fire sign at this time, and you're sick and tired of that situation. Like, you're feeling stuck. But the divine is in fact guiding you through this process, because even though there was action and change in your social standing in regards to either this air sign or water sign, then the reason being is because there needed to be a breakdown in the established mind thought patterns when it came to relationships. Because you're being asked to use your common sense and good judgment at this time in regards to the soulmate, because there is a soulmate here, and it's either air or water. But your wishes and your desires seem to not be being met at this time, because your new beginning is in the upside down position. And the reason being is because there's a circumstance or situation that is going on where you're feeling fenced in and sick and tired of the situation. And the situation could involve either another Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, and or you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and you're needing to separate yourself from one, the other, or both. So if you're dealing with a water sign that you're feeling this soulmate connection with, you are in fact being divinely guided to them. But the issue at hand is that there is a third party, whether it's on your end or the other person's end, and it's causing either you or the other person to feel fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation. So if you're dealing with a fire sign in your direct environment, it's showing that there's going to be a complete ending, and you are in fact going to be moving to a new home. But I'm picking up here that there is a fire sign that, has feelings for you, but you don't have feelings for them. And you're going to be cutting this person out of your life and separating from them and moving towards either this air sign or this water sign. But understand that any situation that you're feeling fenced in and sick and tired of, the divine is coordinating energies by what you're putting out, by what your intentions are, in order for you to gain your financial independence. And, it's indicating here not to be stuck in your head over the soulmate, but use your common sense and good judgment, because you're being divinely guided through this. And there's a need here for your action and change in the social standing to take place and break down your established mind thought patterns when it comes to relationships. Because once you're able to move through these energies and not focus so much on any sort of third party interferences or loss and deception from the past, it's showing here that your wishes and your desires are going to be met. But it's showing here that you don't feel that way. Because I just feel like there's somebody in your surroundings that is projecting energies onto you of, like, there's no connection there, there's no passion there, but this other person might feel a connection with you, and you're just like, no. Like, you're like, no, because your connection's with another person. So if you're dealing with an Aries, a Sagittarius, or another Leo, and or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, within a situation, the divine is guiding this in order to end for you, because you are in fact being guided to either an air sign or a water sign. So again, take with you what you understand with the signs, but this is just what it's showing me on the grid. Okay? So yeah, and at the bottom of the deck, it shows here that you did in fact start a romance of the soul, but there could be third-party interferences here. Okay? So you started a romance of the soul, you started to develop this relationship, but there's somebody on the outside. Like, there's either a person that they're dealing with that is going to end, okay, because on either end, something's ending, and or this is your energy where there's another person who could have their sights set on you, so to speak, and you're just like, no, I don't like you like that. Like, you're projecting, like they're projecting some sort of feelings towards you, and this is definitely for, I'm thinking of like for Leo moons and Leo, could be rising, but Leo on Venuses. I feel like there's some sort of energy that is like somebody might think that you like them like that and you don't. Like, you're just nice. And it's like, but now you're picking up on it and you're like, no. But they're like, it's almost like they're delusional. I don't know what else to say. That's what it is. So understand that you did in fact start a romance of the soul, and any sort of person who like is trying to interfere in this situation, it is going to end, because this indicates moving to a new home, movement, and also communication coming in order to resolve problems. So this communication comes in once this completely ends, okay? So whatever the situation is, either your end or this other person's end, if somebody is like delusional in the fact that they think that they are like, and I'm not trying to be rude about this, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like, because there's somebody that's connecting with this. It's like, you have a soulmate connection. The divine is guiding you. But then there's another person's energy who thinks that they have a chance with you and they don't. Okay? That's going to end. So if there is lack of focus and fickleness and scattered energies around this, it's due to legal documents pertaining to a home environment. Okay? So the focus is on, if you're needing to move out of a home environment situation, you're being divinely guided and protected in order to do so, because there's an energy in your surroundings that's interfering with your soulmate connection. And this other person that you could be residing with, or you could just be like, it could be a roommate. It could be just a roommate. And they are delusional and think that they have a connection with you. They don't. You know this. So this energy needs to be removed from your energy, like this energy, this person. So there's a need here to focus in on any sort of circumstance or situation within your home environment that needs to end, okay? Because this is indicating that there's a plan, and you're not pushing things with this person, but you want future success. But the reason why you're not pushing things is because there is a lack of focus on the situation that you need to end first, okay? It's showing me that once this karmic situation ends, it's dealing with moving to a new home or a home environment. Once it ends, then this person resurfaces back into your life, because you could in fact be dealing with this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And this is the person who you're desiring to be with, who is the soulmate connection. Oh, there's B. But this is showing that you're on a spiritual journey. So this person could in fact live at a distance from you. And this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy that's coming in. So you're either dealing with air, or, like I said before, you're either dealing with an air sign or a water sign that is at a distance. but you're on a spiritual journey with them, okay? But you're carefully evaluating before taking action, and that's what's causing your new beginning not to manifest, because you have worry and anxiety around your own feelings. And this is indicating to be truthful, fair, and honest with how you truly feel and go within, and that's what's going to help you make this decision, okay? Because there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here that you may need to financially free yourself from, and or you are dealing with a situation that you need to financially free yourself from, because again, if there's a home environment situation, there could be a person within the home environment situation, regardless if you're together or not. I'm just picking up that there's just like something weird going on. But this other person feels like they have a chance with you, but they don't. And because you have a soulmate connection with someone else at a distance, but it's like you're losing your focus because of not being in connection with the person who's at a distance. So the home environment situation is what's causing you to like not make a decision. You're not making the decision in the home environment situation based off of the fact that you're not in connection with the soulmate. But those energies get ushered in once you start to make moves, okay? Because the feelings are in fact mutual, and this could be dealing with a child situation, and or the feelings are mutual, and this indicates Cupid the bringer of loving messages. So the financial freedom ushers in, like I just said, Cupid the bringer of loving messages, and or you could be dealing with a child situation with a person who's at a distance also. You could have a child, they could have a child, you could have a child together. Doesn't matter. The feelings are mutual, okay? But you're carefully evaluating before taking action. Why? Because there needs to be a complete transitioning. There's a death and a rebirth, and it's in the upright. So you're evaluating before taking this action, but this indicates that the reason you're not taking action on this transitioning, because I'm feeling like picking up on the energies that you have the power to do this. Like once you make the definitive decision, like you're on your way, okay? But you're evaluating before taking this action because you're in lack of communication with this person, right? So the person, your soulmate connection is hindering on you, and this could be them too, but it's hindering on you needing to make a decision. Once that decision is made, you move forward, you usher in those energies, okay? So taking steps forward, every step that you take, your effort then is rewarded for taking that step. And there's healing, steady improvements, happy surprises, and a second chance to redo this. And it's healing between two people. So healing between you and the soulmate. And this indicates you gaining your ambition in order to achieve success. This is also business moves, travel for business. You guys could, end up traveling, working together, things of that nature. But that healing takes place, and those energies usher in once you change your, or there's something going on in a home environment that gotta end, and it gotta end either on your end or their end. But the divine is guiding this, and they're saying that you have no reason to worry about your finances. You have no reason to worry about what your next step is. It's just you needing to take it. Once you take it, you manifest for yourself what it is you desired, but that it's contingent on the decision, okay? Because once you do gain that ambition, wiping the slate clean, fresh new beginning, new phase of life, financial stability, rented property, move to a new home. When you move, you complete a karmic cycle, and you have freaking victory with a union, and there's a reconciliation. The cards don't come out like this by coincidence. I'm yapping about what I'm seeing, and the cards don't lie, and this is exactly what it is. You get your reconciliation and your union once you move, and once you move to a new home, you complete a karmic cycle, victory, union, reconciliation, but you're allowing others' wishes and desires to affect your decision. And the person you could be allowing to affect your decision is this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and or you're just worried about money when you have no reason to. I don't pick up that you have any sort of worries around your finances. It's like your finances have been flowing. What's not flowing is your decisions. Make a decision once you start looking for a new place or start making moves towards a new place, you get the new place. And then, boom, what? Reconciliation. Others' wishes and desires are affecting you from doing what? Moving to a new home. This is a moving truck. This is laying foundations for future success. But you're allowing others' wishes and desires to affect that move. Don't do that. Once you move, seriously, reconciliation. Yes. Because what I'm intuitively picking up also is the soulmate's watching you from a distance. Okay? It's almost in a sense like they could be spying on you. They could be talking to others about you. And I pick up that there is some sort of false illusion that there's a third party. You get what I'm saying here? You got a roommate. They're not your direct counterpart. So there could be like gossip. And people don't know what they're talking about. So they're just like false allegations, so to speak. But you're just like, you got a roommate or something like that. But it's now indicating that the divine's guiding you to a new home. Because whatever your circumstance and situation is in your home environment, once you take that definitive action and move, the soulmate resurfaces for reconciliation, because now there isn't any sort of like, it basically just shows that like all the people that could be like talking about like, oh, they're living with someone or they're with someone, like it's an illusion. But then I also pick up on the other side of it is that there's like a roommate or somebody that thinks they have a chance with you and they don't. You might not know this. You might not know this. Or, what the hell is that now? Do you hear that? I don't see anything. Let me just give it a moment. It is some weird, it's a plane. It's flying right over the sun. Freaking nosing up there, man. But on the other end of what I'm thinking, I see two things going on. There's a home environment situation. Whether you were married to this person or not, or now you're separating, you met the soulmate, that's the only thing holding you apart, is moving to the new home. Because other people could have some sort of false illusion that you have a roommate and you guys are together. And that's not the case. And people, again, just need to mind their own freaking business. But then there's another scenario where I see you could just have a roommate and you don't have any financial restrictions, like you could just move at this time. But the roommate or somebody could have like a crush on you or something, but they could think they got a chance with you and they don't, because the feelings aren't there, because your soulmate is at a distance. Your soulmate returns once you make a decision. That's it. I don't know what else to say. Okay? That's the storyline. So take with you what you understand. So let's see what you got for this in regards to advice. Holy crap. Let go of the control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. You're not allowing the situation to unfold naturally because of your lack of communication with the soulmate. You, in fact, are going to be communicating with the soulmate once you let go of the control, get out of here, and make a decision. It's unfolding naturally. You're not allowing it to because you're holding on to old energies. And the old energy is your home environment situation. This indicates you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Let go of the control. Law of attraction. Your belief attached to your desire brings you manifestation. This thing up here is causing you to be fearful of making the next chess piece move. Understand, the divine's guiding you. In order to do that, you are divinely protected. You're being guided to make that decision. Once you do, you're not going anywhere that's wrong. Understand that. You're never going in the wrong direction. If you get a no, say you try to move to a new home or whatever, and you inquire about a property and you don't get it, or it's not everything that you've desired, you don't feel good with taking it, you don't take it. And if you get a no, you're not supposed to live there, because there could be something wrong with the electrical wiring, there could be a leak, the landlord or the previous owners could be complete and total slumlords. Like, you don't know. But like, don't ever take no as a bad thing. Take it as no, not here, and keep trying, because by your efforts, then you get all of your desires. But you're in a situation that you need to get out of. Okay, you already know that. but you're not making a decision based off of the lack of communication with the soulmate because they live at a distance. So you're afraid to move to a new home because you're afraid by that move that the soulmate's not going to return and, you know, things of that nature. But the thing is that once you move, then the soulmate comes and reconciles with you, and you've got your own pad. Yeah. There's a need here to deepen the bond. You attract this bond. What did I just say about them coming back into your life, and then you're able to deepen the bond? Sorry, I just thought I saw something. I was like, really? We're doing that now. But deepening the bond, do you know what I mean? Like, you're attracting that into your life by letting go of the control and making a decision, making a effort to move forward, right? Right. Listen, because you're on a spiritual journey. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Let down your fear wall. Why would you be afraid to get out of the situation that you're in if it's not everything you wanted, just because the soulmate hasn't returned yet? If you only knew what I knew, is that the soulmate returns once you make the decision. Seriously. How about them apples? Because your feelings are real and worth exploring. Listen, you're on a spiritual journey with this person. You share passion with this person, and your feelings are in fact real. Listen, we don't have coincidences here. But you got to free yourself and take back control of your life. You have to get out of this situation. Make the freaking effort. Take the steps you're being guided to take and free your damn self out of this home environment situation, because you have a strong magnetic connection with a true love, okay? And you could, in fact, be dealing with a marriage. There could be a home environment situation where there's a marriage that you need to separate from. There's somebody who wants to be in a relationship with you. All of it codependent. You're in an environment that's codependent, and you don't need to be there. You know that you don't. Your pocketbook is just fine. You're afraid that this true love is not real, and you're afraid to make a move because you want to move with them. But what if I told you, by you just making that effort and that move, the soulmate returns? Or would you think I was lying to you? We don't have coincidences here. Look at how the freaking cards are coming out. I don't lie about nothing. I can't. First and foremost, it's not my opinion. You do what you want. I'm telling you what the guidance is on a level of what you cannot see. I see it. You can't see it. I'm here to deliver the message to you, because you need to keep an open mind, because you're dealing with this past life karmic energy here, and or this is the soulmate. Keep an open mind about them, because this past life karmic energy, you're hanging on to an old energy, and you're not keeping an open mind about your soulmate because you're not in communication and they're at a distance from you. But the lesson is that you deserve love and that you are lovable. Make a move for yourself. It's not about the soulmate, it's about you. But you're denying the connection and you're not making a move. Why? You're not making a move because you're afraid that if you make a move out of the situation that you're in, the soulmate does not reappear. And now you're not around whatever and you're at home alone. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. No, most certainly does not. You need to get out of the energies that you're under at this time so that the reconciliation takes place and you both can now build together. Because if the person is in fact at a distance, and this can go vice versa, Leo. So you could be, this could be the other person's energies, but this is what I'm telling you. You make this move in the best interest of you. Now you have a foundation to build off of where the soulmate returns. And now, if you're at a distance, you both can travel back and forth to each other, to each other's own places, and then come together in one place. Because if you're living at a distance from each other, you're clearly going to have to come to an agreement on where you're going to live together. But you have to get out of the energies and trust and have faith in the unfolding. I can't. I'm done. Okay, listen. You deserve love and you're lovable. Make the decision for you and get yourself out of this past life karmic energy, because then you will have a reconciliation, because the divine says so. This is by a divine design. What did I say about you making a decision and boom, reconciliation? How about them apples? Because this person serves your romantic feelings, and the divine has a brand new path for you with this person. You do in fact share playfulness, and this is how you recapture it, by getting your own space so that you can express love to each other, But you need to learn to love yourself first because your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. But you could, in fact, be worried about your finances and career and an involvement here with children. And this could be why, you're worried about moving. Do it. Your finances are just fine, but you're making them a problem, and or you're just worried about a child and your finances. You can do it. You're going to be just fine. Because I'm telling you right now, you move, reconciliation. Because it's safe for you to love, but this person has disconnected themselves from you, and they are in fact, but they are in fact at a distance, but they're dealing with healing family issues and releasing an ex of their own, which is why they're at a distance from you. But you are in fact going to be able to work on this partnership very soon with your soulmate and have a heart-to-heart conversation. What did I say about friends deceiving? But there has been some deception surrounding friends and gossip and other people in regards to either your home environment situation and or their home environment situation, and you're both dealing with your karmic bullshit, so that once you take steps through it and move forward, you then understand this was a lie, and or your soulmate realizes that this was a lie and that they were in fact deceived. So there's a releasing and healing of the past in order to experience more love in the present moment during these times of separation. Because what exactly needs to be forgiven and learned from? That unrequited love is nothing more than lack of love of self, and you need to pay attention to the signs because you did in fact call this person into your life. So you're needing to remain optimistic because you need to have trust and faith in the unfolding with the person who you in fact already met, who is your soulmate. Here's your lesson, Leo. If you in fact are stuck in a home environment situation at this time, it does not matter what it is, and you're living around another person, whether or not they think that they have a chance with you, or this is someone who you're separated from but you're stuck at home with them, you are to move forward, complete that process, reconciliation happens. Point blank period. Okay? So, this was for Leo, mid-October 2017. If it did in fact resonate, let me know. If you need me, love from above, 717@gmail.com. Love you, bye.